Okay, I did a video earlier about like my therapy, but now I'm wanting to describe more of what's been taking place in like my world of mystic me. So, the working with spirits that have not passed on has like been happening a lot. Like even yesterday, it was like I was at my brother's house and there were like 8 that I helped move on. Kind of like did it as a group. But yeah, this is like me doing it in my mind, and of course no one is even aware that I'm working through this while we're sitting there playing games around the table. But yeah, so I feel like for now it's like the children. Like sometimes children have been approaching me, and just a few days ago there was a little boy, and I helped him move through some things, and then was able to help him move over. And then a few days later, or was it? I think it was like a day or two later, I'm like just I think I'm just washing my hands and I hear I'm scared, and I'm at first thinking it's actually like my inner child because of how my mind works, and how yeah, it's like I hear my parts of me speak to me sometimes. But no, this was a little girl saying she was scared. So it's kind of funny because not that part that she's scared, but it's funny because I'm like talking to this part of me. I'm like, oh, I know we're going through a lot right now. But yeah, once I recognize, oh, this isn't me, this is this little girl, and she was like holding on to all this fear, and so I call in her guides to help direct what needs to take place to help her, and they were advising like gather up all this scared and this fear, put it in a ball, and then drop it. And so she did that, and she started feeling better, and there really wasn't a whole lot that I needed to help her with other than I've noticed a couple of times with this one as well where they need to signal to their parents that they're okay. And so I saw an image of her like kissing her mom and saying, I'm okay. So I don't know how her mom received it. I don't know if it was in a dream or if she just felt her presence. That part I don't get to experience, but maybe I will sometime. But after that, then she was able to pass on. And another interesting thing is the way that they pass on is sometimes different. Like sometimes they are like so heavy in their human trauma, and once that is lifted with what I'm able to help them with, then they're like starting to remember themselves and how multidimensional they are, and some of them are like, oh, I need to go this way, I know exactly where I need to go. You know, sometimes my fault too is just imagining the sun and then them going there, and I'm just imagining them going where it's their highest and best direction. But sometimes it's like a portal or gateway gets opened up and they go that way, and I just get to witness, or sometimes I'm told to actually open the portal and then they can move through. And so that's what happened with this little girl is she went through her own little gateway, and yeah, it's been really interesting to experience, but a little bit frustrating sometimes because it happens a lot, and I'm like I'm able to recognize it more. Like I feel an emotion all of a sudden, I'm like fine, and I feel this irritation, or I feel this anger, or I feel like even sometimes it's fear, but it's usually like more irritation and anger. But and I'm like trying to learn how to have boundaries. So it's like, not right now, I'm not going to do it every single time you show up, you're going to have to wait, you know, because I'm focusing on this right now. So yeah, it's helping me learn more about my boundaries, which it feels like in a lot of things in life I'm being shown where to place boundaries. So that's really good for a very hypersensitive empath. Anyway, I also feel like light language needs to come through. Just feeling into it. I'm just hearing spiritual form. For those it's meant for spiritual form, it's like enhancing. I'm hearing enticing. I'm feeling it's like a fairy language, enticing growth. That's what's coming through. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it come out. I'm just hearing the fairies saying, play more. Yeah, that was really fun. Like, I'm feeling an activation too. It's like, whoa, my body feels it. Okay, I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Okay, yes, so for those that are watching this, ground. And how you do that is you just imagine roots growing into Gaia. And you don't even have to be outside. It's great being outside, but just imagine all of this energy grounding in. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, there's a little more light language coming through that's gonna help with the grounding. Xiao yao ko kao ko yannan ko ya ko no to yara opoko ya aila apoko oto shige. I'm just hearing from that language, it feels galactic, and it's like I'm just hearing peace and blessings. So thank you for watching this, and enjoy. Yeah.